I'm live. Hey guys, good evening. Good evening. I know it's been a couple of days since I came on live. Oh my God, so much awesomeness has been going on. For the past 72 hours, I have been having nonstop conversations with powerful people. And I was like, let me just go live today to just get you guys in on a secret. And this is basically giving this away, guys. A lot of coaches like myself don't discuss this actually because this is like some secret, top secret stuff. And I might not keep this live up because I have some nieces out there, guys. How many of y'all have like some online nieces? Like I do have a bunch of nieces, like real life nieces. My brother has 10 kids, so I have probably about technically I probably have about maybe 5 or 6 nieces that I know of, right? I'm not talking about the physical nieces. I'm talking about the online nieces. And for those of you who are watching live, type in hashtag live. If you're watching here on the replay, type in hashtag replay. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Letitia Campbell. I'm your number one sales success strategist. I help coaches, consultants, service providers, network marketing leaders dominate their sales online. And that's what I do. So I have some nieces on online nieces, and many of you guys, those of you who are leaders in your business, I'm a leader in my business. I'm a leader in what I do. You know, you're not going to go that far online without hearing my name, Miss Letitia Campbell. Yes, not going to go that far without hearing my name because I am a leader in this industry. And a lot of times, as a leader, you're going to have nieces out there who like to sort of hack your content, right? It happens, you know, and in my opinion, that's just God telling me that, hey, I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just saying that. And sometimes we have to be like one of my super friends, Robin Jackie, would say, we have to be kind to ourselves and just knowing that it's not a bad thing that people are leveraging your content. It's just a good thing, you know, hashtag follow up. But anyway, I want to chime you guys in on a secret. You know, those of you who are course creators, those of you who are coaches, service providers, I want to sort of give you guys a secret on what to do before you launch, right? So I've been doing a lot of testing for the past ever since January. And one of the things I've been testing out is conversion because everyone's telling you to build a course, build a brand, do all these things, quit your job, everything, right? But they're not telling you what to do before and after, right? So they teach you the middle part, right? Give you the pretty funnels, the pretty websites, the pretty graphics, and you go out there and you launch it, and you see crickets. How many of you guys have that happen to you? Say me. You get crickets. Nobody's engaging, nobody's buying, nobody's interacting. They totally forget about teaching you the before and teaching you the after. So I'm going to go over the before part because I think, the after part, I'll explain that to you guys later. And I talked a little bit about it the other day about follow up the other day. But when you are, I was running some tests ever since early this year. And what I realized is that people always say, give away your best work, right? Have you guys ever heard that? Somebody actually told you, give away your best work. I'm telling you guys, provide the best result. Okay. Let me rephrase that. Solve the problem first, right? Once you solve one problem for somebody, then they're going to look at you and say, well, she solved this one problem for me. Just imagine what other problems can she solve. Okay. So let me scale back a little bit because I know many of you guys have that your pen and paper out and you're writing all this down. I want you to take notes because it's so important. Right. So I ran some tests from January to now, and I launched like a mini course earlier this year. I was telling two of my private clients about this today. So I launched a mini course earlier this year, which just taught you how to go live, how to convert on your live. So I took that mini course and I said, you know what? I'm going to take this mini course and I'm only going to solve one problem. I'm not going to talk about everything else. Hey, Shannon Duke. I'm not going to talk about everything else. I'm not going to train that client on everything else. I'm just going to solve one problem at this level. So when I launched that, I got a high conversion. People bought that mini course and it ended up getting inside of my academy. It worked out beautifully. So later on this year, I sort of switched it. Instead of me having a mini course where I just solved one problem, I did it to where I added in so many stuff. I added in how to go live, added in how to close your sales. I added in so much other stuff into it. So even though I put more into content into that mini course, because I was working with somebody that said to do that, I got 0 to none conversion on that. So what I realized from my research is that people are not looking for you to give everything. They're looking for you to solve one problem. Somebody right below this video, one problem on the front end. And if you want to get people into your core offer or your high ticket offer, don't think they're going to jump in right off the gate, right? Because you got to build a relationship too. That's where the selling comes in. A lot of these branding coaches, these business coaches out there, they teach you the branding side, but they're absolutely totally clueless on the selling side. They're not even selling, right? So you got to reposition your offer. You got to say, you know what can I give now? What is, and most of y'all going to think, well, maybe I'll just give away my first module. No. Look at your course. Like I written out, let me put it far away here so you don't see it. I just rewritten out my entire course. I'm actually turning my Sales Success Academy course from a 6-week to now a 12-week. So I have everything written out. I don't want to put it up because y'all don't want, I got nieces out there. I got nieces out there. You know, when you have a niece, and nieces always want to dress like their auntie, right? The nieces out there want to put their makeup on like their auntie, put their eyelashes, eyebrows on like their auntie, wear their auntie shoes. I got little business nieces out there, that do that. So, niece, if you're watching, get out of auntie's closet, But anyway, hey, LaShonda, how are you? So yeah, so it's about how you reposition your offer, and how it's not about anymore about giving your audience your best work, because you guys are starting to realize that that's not true. And once you do that, nobody buys. They get full off your content, they move on to somebody else. If you just focus on the front end, or focusing on one problem to solve, right? Giving that person the opportunity to get a solution and get a result off of that one problem that you're solving, and then opening up the whole closet to everything else, your conversion actually gets higher. Right? And that's how you build that relationship online, is when you first say, well, what is it exactly does my audience, do you guys know, those of you watching live on the replay, what do you know right now that your dreamy client needs to be solved right now, right? Before she gets into all your other modules and membership sites and trainings, what is it that she needs to be clear on, needs to solve right now, so that she can get to everything else, right? We want our clients to eat the whole elephant, and we're not realizing they just need first the leg, or maybe they need the tail first, right? So we gotta really reposition what it is that we're offering and what problem that we want to solve on the front end, so that way they'll say yes to everything else. So it's no longer like, well, oh my God, a client is not looking, say, well, if she's giving me all this content here, then just imagine what she's going to give in her big course. No, it's about, if you can solve this problem, just imagine what other problems you could solve for them, and they stayed attached to you forever. So that's what it is when it comes to building digital products, e-courses, and things like that, is a lot of us are overwhelming our clients, with content and videos and downloadables and stuff like that. And we're not scaling back and saying, what solution can I provide for her right now? What result can I give for her today that maybe only needs 2 modules, maybe only needs two master trainings, or maybe 4 videos instead of 30, right? So think of it in that perspective, ladies, because that right there would dramatically change the revenue in your business from now all the way to 2020. If you could just solve one problem for a person, if you could just wake up every morning and have a course that just solves one problem, just one. I had a client that is, she's looking into teaching people how to write their book, teaching them how to publish their book, and then also teaching them how to monetize. Okay, what's the first step then? And offer that first. And once they get through that, they're going to be like, okay, what more do you have? Because now that I have this, now I need this, need that, need this, need that. Then you open everything else up to them. Does that make sense for anybody? Is anybody giving this, or anybody have questions? Because this right for, I know some of y'all need to watch this live again, because if for those of you who have been told you got to give your best work, you got to give everything or at one area and that's it, because then nobody's going to think that you know enough, right? Now you're changing it to now some of y'all got to, y'all have course outlines, and some of y'all got to do some crosses off. And even here's another T, right? Here's another T is that I wrote out 11 modules for my upcoming course. Then I said, you know what? Which one of these are my zone of genius? Which one of these? Which one? Obviously, we know, we as women, we know so much about what we do. Maybe you're a life coach and you're great at helping people get their life together. Maybe you're a business coach and you're great at helping people get started in their business. Maybe you're a weight loss coach and you're great at helping people lose weight. But you can write out your content and you could be like, wait a second. Which? I had to sit here and I said, out of these 12 modules that I'm going to record and set up, which one of these modules is my actual thing that I enjoy to talk about, that I can literally just talk about in my sleep, right? And I literally gapped down a 12 module course to now a 4 module course, where I'm going to really spread those 4 modules up and make them a little bit higher. And then I'm thinking, well, I can have somebody else teach this. I can have this, another person teach this part, and it makes total sense. So now you're scaling, right? Now you're simplifying what you're doing so that your client can get the bigger result. 9 times out of 10, you're probably dealing with a coach or mentor, and they don't mean to do this, but hey, Tanya, but they're probably coaching you and mentoring you in total circles, right? In circles. I had a lady told me that she's been working with a coach for 6 months, and the coach asked her the other day, well, what is it that you do? And she was like, wait a second, I've been working with you for now going on 6 months. You don't know what I do? It happens. It's so oblivious to what they do. They don't have a client binder. Like when I work with private clients, like this is I can't even open this binder because I have to protect my client's information. Like Artavia is actually one of my private clients, and I have all her content in here, like right in front of me, right? Not in a notebook, not on a digital Dropbox or anything like that. It's all right in front of me. Like Artavia, you're on here if you want to talk about our call this morning. And I gave Artavia this exact strategy. See, I tell you guys exactly what I tell my clients. But inside what I do, we do everything for them. But yeah, I told Artavia this morning, what is the one problem that you want to solve in your intensive? And she's about to launch an intensive very soon. It's going to be amazing. So has this helped anybody? Because I feel like sometimes when we're course builders and we're building courses, or when we're launching services, we want to give everything we know, right? Everything we know. And then while we're trying to figure out everything we know, we're just writing notebooks full of notes, and we're not launching anything, right? So I gapped down this morning with Artavia. I gapped down her process from being like a 3-week process to now on Friday, she's going to give me all her content. She's going to give me all her content on Friday for her course, because I gapped it down. I not only simplified it for her, I also simplified it for her clients who are going to be buying her course, which is going to be amazing, by the way. I have another client, Nedra Buckmeyer. She's in Spain right now. She's always traveling. She's amazing. And even for her, she turned what she knew into a 7-day challenge. And she just had a client that just told her that, wow, you have totally transformed me. And that part, I don't want to start crying, but that's the feedback I want to hear, because I know the clients I work with are amazing, but when their clients are telling them how amazing they are, that's what the gratification I want to get. Not, oh, I've launched brands or I've done this and that. No, that's just an ego trip. I want my clients to say, hey, Debbie, my clients to be like, wow, you have helped me. You have transformed my life. You have taken me to that next level. So listen, everyone, I know some of you guys are looking and you're like, well, Letitia, I don't know how to do all this. Like, how do I offer something that's on a mini course level and then bring them up into my high ticket or my core offer? Just so you guys know, I'm having an actual live event in Dallas, Texas, where I'm teaching all this hands-on, right? I'm not going to send you to a course right now or anything like that. We're going to get right down in nitty-gritty. So from November 8th to November 10th, I'm going to be in Dallas. Okay. And those of you, y'all could come in person or you can attend virtually. Okay. So, Teresa, if you're on here, if you could put the website, camelsuccessnetwork.com. If everyone on here goes to camelsuccessnetwork.com, you will have the opportunity to purchase either a virtual or in-person ticket, or if you want to be a vendor, you can purchase a vendor ticket. I'm taking down the sales for that on the 26th. On the 26th, I'm taking down all the tickets to be sold, okay? Because we're going to close out ticket sales on the 26th of this month. So grab, that's in 10 days. So grab either your virtual ticket or your in-person ticket now. If you want to be a vendor, I probably only have 2 tables left. So if you're in Dallas right now and you want to be a vendor at the event, you better purchase your vendor ticket right now because it's going to be amazing. So for those of you who want to learn this process and actually start to build this process right away, grab one of your tickets, virtual and in-person tickets at camelsuccessnetwork.com. If somebody could put that link down below, that's camelsuccessnetwork.com. So yes, Therese, time management, that could be the one thing, and Teresa and I just talked about this, that could be the one thing that you're going to provide a solution for right now, right? Because guys, listen, I'm only telling you guys what I personally tested. This is not something that I've read out of books or taken from Google. I test things so much, and a lot of coaches are not willing to test out their conversion, because a lot of times when you're testing your conversion, you're actually losing money because you're actually playing around with your whole sales process. I'm willing to do that because I'm willing to see, well, how are people converting? How can I get the result for them? So I ran some tests, and I did that test, and the first go around, we did amazing with conversion, right? The second go around, choo, boom, like a plane crash, right? So I go off of actual results because that's part of what I do. I am a sales strategist. I have over 15 years experience in sales. So we constantly was always doing sales psychology, not so much, oh, I'm just going to teach you how to launch the brand and all this other stuff. It's like, how can we, I'm getting so many messages. Y'all hearing this beat. So I gotta hop off. So listen, everyone, thank you guys so much for watching. Go to camelsuccessnetwork.com. All of our speakers are already lined up, and they're posting their banners and everything. So go over and check that out. We have some amazing speakers coming, and it's going to be traveling from all over the U.S. And it's going to be phenomenal. All right. Thank y'all so much for watching. camelsuccessnetwork.com, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys. Hey, Robin. Robin, I'm about to check your messages right now.